ChillBuzz, baby.
Welcome to ChillBuzz Radio, people. We are back. ChillBuzz Radio with DJ Luca Knight and bLuntz, where we shed light on the deep, dark truth of New York City and the surrounding world around that bitch. And right now we're here, episode 15, pilot episode of season premiere of season 2. And we had a little break, and we have a lot to talk about because a lot happened since that break. And you know, last year was the year of the pandemic. This year is the year of the vaccine. And the last episode I did, I actually vouched for the vaccine because I'm like, I just want shit to go back to normal.
Wow.
And I'm like telling people, just do it. Give me that shit right now. And now the same way I'm saying, oh, vote Bernie in and get Trump out. And my mind, like, you see my mind literally change over the podcast. That just shows you
actually voted for that sleepy.
That just shows you how non-ignorant I am. No, I didn't. I voted for Kanye, bro. But I was gonna bet all my money that Trump was gonna win because I didn't think America was that stupid to vote for a guy who ended up, I mean, they didn't think he was gonna do it, but I knew he would do that stuff. Like, this guy, like, and you know what? They're not even gonna crucify me anymore because even people who voted for that asshole know that he's the worst president of all time. Just that one thing he did by withdrawing all the Afghan troops and leaving the fucking tanks and shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? He wants to start another war. That's all that is.
Nigga, you never know.
But it's just all over. It might be what?
I feel like you never know. It could be some shit where they just want all those soldiers here for the next move, for they could do some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's all a world thing. Like, there's this book, bro, that I was reading that has, like, it's basically saying that all the governments are trying to make a one world government, and which I've been talking about this shit for dumb long. And how there's demons that feed off our fucking human energy, or like all the fucked up shit that happens. For me, there's demons that we cannot see, but they see us. And
well, I believe that there's a lot of demons we can't see. They're just in the form of humans.
Okay, that too. I think is a little different. They're humans, but they're like kind of possessed by demons. You know what I'm saying? Like at times, especially when they get tight.
All right, so Jenny, is she a demon or is she possessed by a demon? No,
she's possessed by a demon.
She's possessed by a demon. There is some good in that girl. Shout out to Jenny. Shout out to Ritalin. Shout out to the whole crew. I love all y'all motherfuckers from my past, and that's true facts right there. And we're here. We have like. Basically, me and Pop have been very busy doing different things. We finally, I haven't seen him in a little while, you know, and we just met up and he told me that what did you tell me that he told me something that made me decide that right now is the time to start season 2 of ChillBuzz Radio. And
don't take the fucking vaccine.
There couldn't have been a better thing. I mean, that's already a controversial, like that's already a hot topic. Don't take the vaccine. But why do the information that you're about to tell these people is something that no mainstream, no underground. I've never heard of any of this. I've heard stuff close to
my
it.
Uncle, I told him, my uncle, he's no longer here, nigga, and it was a horrible fucking death. You feel me? Like,
guide us through that, because I don't even know about this shit. I just wanted this to be fresh. You know, like
it's I mean, the nigga like just put like this. He had tuberculosis, but he was good. He was super good, and he took that shit, and then within like I think like 12, 13 days, he got sick, and he just caught a fever and just had like a fever for like a month and a half before he died. Like, he wasn't eating, he got mad skinny, he was straight bones, he was coughing up blood.
After the vaccine.
Yeah, it was just like his skeleton, like barely alive, and then he just gave up. You know what I mean?
Did he feel like he was at risk? Why did he take it in the first place?
Oh man, look, this is the fucked up part. I told my moms to tell all of them, do not take it. She didn't listen to me, you feel me? And the shit happened, but
basically, why he had tuberculosis? Is that why he took the vaccine?
No, they all took the vaccine over there because all they do is watch the fucking news and, you know, all this fucking main media shit
and
that
brainwashes
you into thinking the way they fucking technical shit.
We are having some technical difficulties.
We'll be with you momentarily.
ChillBuzz, baby.
So yes, we're back from the commercial break, and
commercial break, nigga.
We're back from the that commercial break was brought to you by Static, people. Yo. It sucks. You don't want to hear it.
Oh man,
and
that shit sucks ass.
It's not gonna happen anymore.
Nigga.
Yo.
Leave it. Yo.
Yeah, that's how you fix it.
That shit,
you know
nigga.
what the thing is?
That shit.
I remember. I'm gonna tell the story of why this happened, because they have to fucking know why this happened. So basically, like, I brought this interface over my boy Horniac Step Pop's house. These are guys who, like, they never made a Final Cut episode because, you know, they catch stage fright and like I don't know, they just need more practice. But I brought this thing over, the interface over there with the mics. We set up everything to a 3-man podcast, and basically I forgot my AC adapter. So I forgot my AC adapter, and they didn't want to bring me all the way back to the Bronx from Mount Vernon. So he said, "Oh, I have a universal one at my house." It was like a pack with a bunch of different ones. And just because it fits, people, remember this. Just because it fits doesn't necessarily mean that it's the right voltage, wattage, whatever. And basically, it started to smoke up. But I recovered it and it was working. And then I remember the last time I had a problem with it. Now it just rang a bell. I basically turned the thing upside down on its head, so it could basically, like, the weight of the interface can, like, hold down on it. But I mean, like, I gotta work on it, because, you know, I haven't touched this thing in a while, and now I'll know. But I'm so much of a real motherfucker, I'm not even gonna cut that out, because this is the deal. We progress. Like, did you see us this official before? Like, come on. We got the nice camera now. We got the fucking light bar behind us. We got a fucking couch. We're not sitting on milk crates.
Mic, nigga.
Like,
this is the shit that Biggie used to use, niggas.
This is shit that Donald Trump uses, nigga. Vote for Trump and I'll give you a bump, nigga. What up?
What if I don't want to bump?
Vote for Biden and your girl, I'll be sliming, nigga. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But you know what? Last year that was a joke, but that man is destroying this country.
Fuck that. Nigga.
And the fact that he's over here coming out with these vaccine mandates and shit, trying to take away our liberties. Meanwhile, this is so important to, like, how did your uncle die? Like when was his last moments? Like, what was the last thing that took him out? Because I know they're not going to link it to the vaccine. If you ever came at the government with like some legal, like, oh yeah, they're going to blame it on something else. Like, you know how if someone has COVID and they get eaten by a shark, that's a COVID death. But if someone takes a vaccine and they die a very ill death, they're going to go with a different narrative. Like, oh, that wasn't for the vaccine. They had this.
Yo, them niggas was bringing him to the hospital mad times, paying for the shit. For the doctors, and they couldn't find shit. They was like, nah, he's good. He just has a fever. And this shit went on for like 7 weeks or something before he just gave up.
How many shots did he have?
I don't know.
How old?
He's like my mom's age, a little bit like older, I think. He's like 4 years older than or something. So he was like 60. 50. Yeah.
Damn, that sucks, man. A lot of people went. I kind of, in a way, it's like I kind of feel like Martin checked out at the perfect time. Like, he got to live through the end of the golden years. He didn't have to witness all this bullshit. But I do have faith that things will get better.
Nigga, Martin is right back incarnated. He wanted to come back to the earth and get some pussy.
Yo, shout out to Martin, nigga. Marty Mar Banks.
That's my nigga.
Like, yo, all my hoes to the left, all my players to the right.
Yo, but check this shit. So my mom's wasn't really taking me serious, nigga, before all of this shit. When I told her don't tell motherfuckers over there, don't take that shit. Now she's on some shit where she's not taking that at all. There's no way you're gonna have my mom take that.
What if they fired her?
She's not with it.
Because like it's crazy because a lot of people are taking it to keep their job. A lot of other people are taking it because they want to go out to the gym, dining, clubs, bars, and festivals and shit.
Fuck that.
I'm a DJ, so it's kind of relevant to me, and I don't want to do this vaccine basically after what he's telling me, because I feel like I need to be a part of this uprising. Like, I'm for the choice. I want, like, if you feel like you need it, take it, but you shouldn't be forced.
Nah,
because if you're
my nigga, don't take it. I don't care who you are.
But look, here's the thing.
Don't take it.
But here's the thing. If you take it and it's a vaccine, and let's say you're safe from COVID, right? But you're safe from COVID, but the other people who don't have it, what does it matter? If the people by choice get vaccinated and COVID can't hurt them. So why is anyone worried about people who are not vaccinated?
That's what I'm saying. Niggas are stupid. Yo.
It makes absolutely no sense. I know I'm not a genius. A lot of other people who know these things aren't, and the American people aren't that stupid. A lot of them are, and they think more of us are than really are. But things are gonna get crazy, you know. It's like the last time you guys heard my voice, like, I was vouching for the vaccine. I still do to a certain extent.
You're bugging.
To a certain, no. If you're old, if you are at risk, whatever, yeah,
I guess
should.
you haven't read the shit that I read, my nigga.
But look, you know, I don't need it. I have natural immunity. You tested positive,
it's not about you.
And I was smoking blunts with you all night, and I got tested the next day. I didn't have shit. I have natural immunity, and I can't even carry it because I never test positive for it.
Right,
that's an actual thing. You could look up other people's natural immunity. Like people have natural immunity to this shit.
This is something that they're trying to do worldwide because they want control of the planet. They want to make a one world government. You know what I'm saying? It's all connected. It's really kind of starting it's starting to make sense. Not how I told you that in this book, it was talking about how demonic, the demons that we can't see. They feed off of all the fucked up shit. Nigga, this is where the sacrifices come in. You feel me? They feed off of sacrifices. Shit like this. Like all types of crazy shit like that. That's not just in movies, bro. They get that from real life. You feel me?
I feel like fucking Kobe Bryant, they got him.
Yeah. Hell yeah, nigga.
Because the way he died, it was too much of a freak accident. And he was actually, I'm very against like sweatshops and shit. And like I used to wear Nike and Jordan, but I don't do that shit anymore. Like I'm against sweatshops and like slave labor and all this shit. And Kobe had like a brand coming out, a line of sneakers. He was still playing actively. A line of sneakers coming out that it's gonna cost a little bit more, but it's made in the US. It was like not supporting sweatshops and shit. And I feel like Nike like came after him for that or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like this. Like people die for these like suspicious reasons and
they fuck with niggas too. I show you that cartoon of Kobe dying in the helicopter or like his helicopter crashing. Like it's a cartoon, like almost like a year before it happened.
There's a lot of that shit.
They fuck with niggas like that. But it also told, like, this lady was talking about how, what's that shit, like sacred geometry and all of this shit, how there's light beings too that communicate with geometric shapes. You feel me? Or patterns.
No, did we just change to a psychedelic episode? Like I'm kind of lost for a second. I don't know. I need to take a hit after that. I don't know.
Smoke some weed, but
like,
basically, back to this vaccine shit. What else? Yo, the COVID fucking test shits, nigga, they started being distributed since like 2018, before the shit. You feel me?
Yeah, because it started because they're trying to figure out a way to prevent coronaviruses, and then a lab leak happens. Like, fucking disaster, man.
Nah, nigga, this shit was planned. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Niggas started distributing the tests.
I don't doubt it, but at the end of the day, they're not gonna win. They're not gonna win.
Surprised
the people always win.
My nigga,
the people always win.
Half of the people are got vaccinated already in the city. You feel me?
Well, you know what? There's an uprising, and I'm gonna be a part of it.
Fuck that shit.
You heard that, people?
Yo.
I'm a part of the uprising. I will protest with y'all.
Yo, you know why I turned into a
929-575-9211. ChillBuzz Radio, Luca Knight and bLuntz. Hit us up, motherfucker. We will come with the shirts that say vote for Trump, and I'll give you a bump. Not with our hand showing the key, but an orange hand showing the key. I don't know. I like to laugh, man. The last time I did a session with you, it was right after Martin died. It was kind of dark. The pandemic happened. Things were going great for me right before that. Both of us. The pandemic happened. We hit setbacks because of that. And fucking
Yo.
What the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck.
Like, I mean, I took a big ass hit. Look at this blunt. If you hit this blunt, like, you would forget what you were saying too. But I was just trying to compare this episode to what I was saying was to give you a little inside look at what happened on episode 5. It was so dark at the beginning, and that's not the original vision me and Martin had for this show. So it's like we did half the episode covering the pandemic, and then me and Pop went out in the hallway. We're like, yo, we gotta turn this shit up. We gotta try to get kicked off the radio. That's what we gotta do. Talking about midgets, fucking apes and shit, and niggas assing niggas, and prank calling prostitutes and shit. That shit was pretty funny, man. Like I gotta be funny, man. I gotta I gotta have that sense of humor, you know. Like if you laughing is one of the most beautiful things ever.
Yeah,
you know,
that's my favorite thing. But like after music, it's comedy. I mean,
and you know, not to like get dark, but Marty's widow actually contacted me on his 2-year passing anniversary and said she heard all the last bonus flashback episode that I put out. That episode, the topic was hustle and flow. I taught the audience how to hustle drugs, and he taught the audience how to pimp bitches, basically. and that was the season, and it probably would have got so toned down, but it's like, yo, this is the last of Marty Marr. I'm not editing a word out of that, and I dropped it, and I'm thinking like she's gonna be mad because her kids don't want to see him and remember him like that. But she hit me up on Facebook. She was like so happy, and I told her I had more episodes and I'm gonna drop one every year and keep his spirit alive. And she was like, please do that. Like after she listened to an episode about me and Martin teaching the world how to pimp hoes and hustle work.
Nigga Martin, yo.
It's alright, I got a mask. They don't, you know. Go ahead, look for Luca Knight. Good luck. R.I.P. Marty Marr, man.
Funny ass fucking
co-creator.
Yo, yeah, that's one nigga who.
We're gonna put out some videos of him spitting some crazy bars. He was a real good rapper, and like the whole idea of hip house, that when me and Pop started like, you know, producing beats that like had influences of like electronic and hip hop, like Martin was like one of the people who like really started to bring that idea to life. Like when on episode 2, when I'm playing the house music and we're doing the combo, and then I do the set, and he's just standing there like, yo, I'm bored. And this is episode 2, and he's already like, yo, I'm bored, like I want to do something. So I just pass him probably this mic I'm talking into right now, and I just pass it to him and look at him like fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi, like, may the force be with you, fucking giving him a fucking lightsaber. Like, and he just grabbed it and he started just going in, like just going in off the head, and he always had that within him. And it's a shame. It's a shame, you know. Like, and his widow said that his kids don't have a father figure like that anymore. I hope that they do like his work and the remainder of the stuff I put out of him, and they get interested, and I can actually teach them how to do a lot of this stuff, because he was a really good like rapper, and I feel like his kids might have inherited that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we might have Marty Jr. on the way. And honestly, he's gonna see this. What up? Shout out to both y'all, all y'all, the family. You're my family. And because I said that, he'll probably do it.
Yeah, nigga.
I know I would.
Word. Fuck with it, right?
But like I just have a hard decision to make, because I'm not worried about going out indoor dining, any of that. I'm from Westchester originally, so that's where my life is. But now that I live in the city, it's like giving up a lot. But I could DJ in Westchester, but there's only so much you could do. The cities where it's booming and money to make and consistent work, and it's like, if they're gonna force me to get a vaccine, it would have to be like a really good residency job that leads to other things. And it's like yeah, say whatever you want, like I'm like giving in, but like I just,
my nigga, there isn't anything on the planet that'll make me get that vaccine. Nothing at all.
I understand and I agree with you, but and I'd rather, like, as an alternative, before resulting to this, I prefer to basically look for a location where I can come up as a DJ where those laws aren't in effect.
In your crib.
in my crib.
Through
I like
internet.
seeing people dance in the world.
I feel you.
There's no feeling like that.
Yeah.
You don't feel me. And you would be a great DJ. Me and him did some mashups together. Like, you would actually be real good. You're a fucking musician. If you're a musician, you're a musician of all forms.
Yo, you gotta
really think about it.
Beat, nigga, this beat. Yo, this shit is so fire.
The beat he's talking about, you've been hearing it the whole time.
Yo,
You've been hearing it the whole time because it's the beat that looped over this whole episode. Can we make that happen?
Like, I don't know.
Happen, please. A part of it, because we're doing new structures and shit. But the beat you're talking about, we loop a part of it through this whole episode, and that's the background music.
I don't know, nigga.
They hear it right now. It's a done deal. They already hear
Yo,
it.
it's some like Styles P, like kind of like Styles P and fucking Griselda type shit. You know what I'm saying? Word.
And there's no copyright claim, right?
Nigga, I use a sample, some Marvin Gaye.
So you made this.
Yeah.
So we're gonna sample a piece of that through it.
I'll show you so you can see what I'm talking about. Because if you're gonna sample a piece of that, it's gonna be the whole beat. Because the whole beat is just one loop over.
No, we could alter it. We could throw a filter on it or slight remix of it.
I got other shit too for.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. But even, but just for the fact that it's like, you know, I mean, it might not fit, but we're gonna check it out. But regardless, at very least, we'll put a snippet in.
Yo,
because we talked about it so much, they gotta fucking hear a snippet.
I might put
and this
is
shit we own. Drake isn't making the money off my show anymore. Off my sets.
Yeah,
we're making the fucking money.
Yo, no lie though. You know why I'm not quick to jump on that? Cause nigga, you gotta start fucking with Conway and them niggas, bro. I might send that shit to them niggas, to West Side Gun and them niggas, bro. They fucking nice. Like they got that kind of like Wu-Tang old school type of shit, but yo, they're up, nigga. Their shit is fire. They're like D-Block. They're like, but from Buffalo. And I was thinking maybe I could send that to them niggas. You know what I'm saying? It fits them. But yeah.
Anyone who's good,
you don't see why
I want you to live to your full potential. And anyone who's not good but truly wants to be, I want to do everything I can to help them be what that, you know? So it's like, to any artists that are trying to come up, this is technically, like, I'm splitting this up in different directions. This is the podcast. You know, podcast, conversation, basically only all different types of topics. I'm starting up a new radio show where I'm trying to use basically independent underground artists and help them come up and even interview a lot of them on the show. And, you know, like, and if you're an artist and you want to get in the studio, we have that for you. And we're building like a whole thing. We're building a brand and everything. We're gonna have a location, and you know, like, I'm even gonna need more DJs at some point because it's gonna get big. It's gonna get big, you know. Like me and him came up with a bunch of people side by side with us, and so many of them drop like flies. Just because there's a lot of people successful, they're the very few who like really went in OD hard. But sometimes it takes people longer than others. But we never slow down. We never fucking slow down. And I'ma just fucking keep on going forever, you know? It's like we got some real shit coming. The world is fucked up right now. I believe that it's going to get better, and I'll tell you exactly why right now. Because I'm a part of the world. I am a fucking god of the universe, and I reside on planet Earth. And I'm gonna do everything in my power with my other gods, and we're gonna fucking make America Mexico, Brazil, and North Korea great again.
North Korea.
I left out mad worthy countries, I know.
Niggas said North Korea, dog. I feel you. Them niggas is fucking stressed over.
Yeah, and Cuba
what?
too.
Yo,
we need to hook
in
up
North
Cuba.
Korea, you better have a fucking fire bitch because that's all you're gonna enjoy.
Yo,
so
Pop, what political party do you identify with mostly?
None.
No, but like that none is something though.
I mean, it's more important.
Are you like I look at you as like a libertarian.
Nah, but
because you know what that is, right?
No libtard shit either. Libtard niggas believe in fucking vaccine and shit. Fuck them niggas, they so.
Not really.
Yeah, nigga.
Well,
they biting.
People
more.
are all shades of gray.
But look, fuck all that, yo. Nigga,
fuck all that,
fuck
yo.
all them niggas, bro.
I'll tell you. Well, you're either that or independent. You're an independent thinker.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I had in mind, nigga. I feel like it's more just to the fucking people, like yo, yeah.
But you are kind of very anti-establishment at the same time. Oh, get your guns.
Get your guns, nigga.
Just like the Red Army, right?
I don't know what the Red Army is.
The Red Army. They know what the Red Army is.
What, Trump?
JBL when he kicked Eddie Guerrero's friend off his property.
Yo, JBL was a douchebag, nigga. Smacked the shit out of JBL.
Fucking wrestling.
Yo, I would taser JBL.
I did get to see Stone Cold and Undertaker back to back at the Garden.
Fire,
that was kind of fun.
That's fire. I would have wanted to drink a beer with that nigga.
I drank a beer with Austin because I had a beer. I made sure I had the beer because I knew Austin was going to be there. The first thing you hear when Raw starts after the intro is the glass breaking. So you can't even be there and like, oh, well, Boston will probably come later. No, you'll have no chance. Luckily, I had my beer. Every time Austin sipped that beer, I didn't drop it on my face like this motherfucker did when we were young. We'll get to that in a second. But I basically chugged that fucking beer. You know what I'm saying? Back to what I was saying before, when we were young, like young teens playing Manhunt on the block and shit. Fucking like fucking Eggy and Maria's pops was like barbecuing on a fucking balcony and fucking with some degenerate ass motherfucker to give children alcohol, like 12-year-olds and shit. And like he doesn't offer them hey Pop, because this isn't just Pop because it's the stage name Poppy, but it's Pop because that's been Pop since I haven't known him as anything else. Like the judge does, but not me.
Yo, the fucking judge. Well, so all of the judges, man, them niggas fucking wing ass niggas, bro.
Yeah, in the future there's gonna be robot judges, and it's gonna be more accurate though. It's gonna be more just. But I do fear the robots taking over.
Out of here.
I fear robots taking over. That's a true fear. Yeah. But I believe in Elon Musk because he knows that is an issue, and he is the most, like, the best person that can deal with it the best way, so that if anything like that does happen, we're in the best spot we could possibly be in.
I don't know much about that nigga, but
Elon Musk, you should look up on him, man. Like, honestly, I feel like I feel like he's like beyond like Einstein, and like he is.
You know the government be bullshit.
I do believe that Elon Musk is probably it. I believe Elon Musk is hands down top 100 important people of all time. Hands down. Can you agree with that?
I don't know, nigga. I don't know.
Well, if you trust me, you should look into it. How long you know me? 22 years? You're not even 22 years old, and you
I'm past 22, nigga.
I mean, they still ID both of us. I think they do it just to annoy us.
Yo, nigga, every time they ID me, I kind of like, yo, stop fucking playing, my nigga. I'm like 50. And them niggas start laughing. Like, you not 50. Nigga, yeah, nigga, I'm about to be like that.
You should have said, wanna bet, and when they do, show them your Pop's ID. And be like, yo, that's me, my nigga.
Like, I'm about to be 60.
I lost weight. I got Benjamin Button disease.
What the fuck is Benjamin Button disease?
He's like born like a little old man and grows into like a strong young guy.
Oh shit, that's hard, nigga.
I
that's
know.
Hard.
Like when he's 80, he's like brolic riding a motorcycle and shit.
He's fucking wild
because he has all the knowledge and he's at his prime physical condition. It's kind of is cool, but I forgot how it ended.
Where's he at? Let me go. I want to go meet that nigga.
And nah, it's a movie, nigga.
Fuck! I thought it was a real nigga.
I mean, it might be.
Hey, yo, if you ever got that disease, come hit us up, man. I want to fuck with you, my nigga. You probably got the hoes at like 82.
Yo, and if you're a midget, I'll pay you to be on my show.
Male or female?
No, any midget or little person, whatever you prefer. Just because like I don't know, you guys are so great. Like I'm like prejudiced against tall people because I like you guys so much.
They be having the fatties, bro. I saw some midget bitch, bro. She was fire.
Like, I feel like they just bring joy to your life than being around you. They're like a Keebler elf handing you a nice, tasty cookie.
I don't know about that cookie shit.
They're like a leprechaun handing you a pot of gold.
Nah, but word, yo, we was talking about that, you know what I mean, like, a few days ago, and that was the topic. Like, yeah, my nigga, I mean, some niggas was like, nah, fuck out of here. Like, I mean, I guess we all look at shit different. For me, like, some niggas don't put in the ass, like, you don't put in the ass. But,
I mean, if you have a pussy, like why? Like, I don't know. Like, I actually tried, but it's like tight and
you gotta put
shit gets on it.
Vaseline.
And yeah, but I like pussy juice better. I like the taste of it.
Yeah, hell yeah. You can't do that with asshole.
I like mixing my spit and piss pussy juice, and that's my Vaseline, nigga.
Go hard, nigga. Eat, nigga.
Oh man.
But fucking, yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know. Yeah, honestly.
Oh, look.
We came into this vaccine. We're chilling. Fuck exactly. Fuck everything because this is the season premiere.
Yo.
And whatever the fuck y'all should hear.
Look, they gotta hear this shit.
It's worth y'all to hear. We're gonna give it to you.
Hold on. We was talking about that Elon Musk nigga. I was gonna say, motherfuckers be bullshitting because I really believe Bill Gates is like a fucking reptilian.
Yeah, Elon Musk don't fuck with Bill Gates. That's the thing. Elon Musk is like the anti-establishment Donald Trump of all the like big tech billionaires. That's like the real one that's looking out for the best.
Is he anti-vaccine?
If you research Elon Musk and really like look at everything he ever says, you would come to the conclusion that he's a genuine person and is doing nothing but looking out for the betterment of humanity by enhancing it and you know like come on, look at the things this guy did. Do you know about him?
Nigga, no.
Like, all right, let me give you a quick summary. He created PayPal, sold it. Then he made SpaceX. They're on the way to Mars. colonize on Mars, make it a known colony, and like with its own currency, all that, independent from Earth somewhere in the far future. Tesla are the reinvented electric car that is affordable and a very good car in all ways possible. Probably the best car out right
Henny.
now.
I mean, you could sip the Henny and get your dick sucked while driving.
Yeah, but Tesla isn't even a car. It's an AI with a car built around it. It's a computer primarily. Like, you know how phones aren't even phones, they're computers with phones on them. Right. This is an AI, not a computer, an AI. Because all these shits are gonna self-drive, fucking like people talk about flying cars, but here's his third company, the Boring Company. That's what he calls it. And he basically goes into like he wants to dig tunnels under. He believes that instead of using energy to go above and fly everywhere, it's more like it makes more sense in all ways to just go under the ground, build tunnels under the ground. And it's a quicker form of transportation, because if you build a tunnel from like New York to London, it's gonna go like straight, not curved over it. So and even ways in the future of like going straight to China, like loopholes and all this shit, but it's all starting in LA, where he has these things where you drive a car, it brings the elevator down and it shoots you mad far, like faster than a train, to like a whole other part of LA. And that's like another new form of like what's being made. And then there's the whole Neuralink, where he's basically, you gotta put a chip in you, but you'll have telepathy. You have telepathy now. But the problem with that is it can be hacked, just like any other computer. That's the scary thing. But what does it come down to? Us running away to fucking Mexico on a farm? You know, we could do that, and I'll produce and spin for the world from a remote location with servers bouncing all over the planet, with them not being able to find me. I am with that if that's what you really want to do. But do you not have what government, what is the biggest entity in the world that you actually trust fully? And you have to give me an answer for this.
Like,
even if it's not fully close to
what do you mean, like God? Or
no,
like
not God.
What you mean? Like a actual
organizations?
Being? None.
That's not an answer.
Nigga, yourself.
You can't, yourself, right? And there's based off the fact that you trust that yourself knows the best for everything. Why do you think that the whole rest of the world is against that? Someone has to agree with you, right? You have to, and that means you agree with them.
Alright, look, I don't believe really in, that whole Jesus thing, I'm starting to believe that is really like real, but there's a lot of stuff that he was in a little situation where he had a real nice opportunity to read the good old Bible. Fuck yourself. I didn't read the Bible, nah. I didn't read the Bible, my nigga.
So I understand why he's speaking like that.
I didn't read the Bible though.
It looks like we're in a spaceship, my nigga. Look at that. That shit is lit.
Yo, peep it, nigga. There's also twist to that. Like, for example, you know that Moses shit, how when he did some shit to the sea and like turned it into blood or something. Yo, that shit is like supposed to be real. Like, for niggas really have that. They said like the aliens, they're smarter than us, way smarter, and they have like their technology, like their technology, nigga, is crazy. You feel me? They have some shit called real energy that you could use that to like either blow up a city, cut racks, or you could straight heal niggas with it. You could use it for good or evil. It depends who's using it and shit. But yeah, that shit.
Man. You haven't smoked yet.
I'm good. Nigga.
Poppy blunts. You know what? I need to get some new wires because these shits are kind of shaky. But I'm trying to let you guys see how beautiful this blunt. He did this with a single Dutch. I've never seen anyone roll a Dutch that long.
Gangsta.
He did it for ChillBuzz.
Gangsta,
he did it for ChillBuzz because I know him forever. First time I ever smoked weed, this fucking guy. I was 15, he was 12. They were teaching me health class in high school, talking about why not to do drugs, but then I'm thinking like, all right, why do people do it? They don't talk about that. They're hiding something.
They're hiding something.
And I said to him, I'm like, yo, we should smoke weed as a joke because I just have a habit. I don't know. I have a weird sense of humor. Sometimes I say things that I feel the absolute opposite just to see the reactions out of people. And he's like, all right, let's go. Walked down the block to the projects, came back with a nick. Took his father's food stamps card, R.I.P. Big Padre blunts. But,
I got that nigga to smoke with me. Word.
When his father got locked up, like he gave him advice on how to survive in the howler. And his father like was really good friends with DMX. They actually got into a shootout before. We got pictures to prove it.
Yo.
Hashtag Biden killed X.
Yo, I remember when I ran into them niggas, they was freestyling, son. My pops, I'm going to make a chop, my nigga. And I just look over there and I see his DMX. I'm like, oh shit, let me cross the street to see DMX. Let me say what up to the nigga. I cross the street and then I just see my pops chilling with the nigga. I'm like, wait, what? And they're freestyling this shit. Word, nigga, that shit was dumb funny, bro. Then this nigga X starts telling me like, yo, this man right here, he's a real nigga. I'm like, yeah, that's my pops, nigga. I know him.
Like you guys could think we're bullshitting, but if we were gonna make up a story, it would be way more like
DMX was in the hood.
It's like
everybody
like
ran
a lot
into
of
DMX.
these rappers. You see, DMX is a real hip hop legend because he actually battled some random guy off the street because he was just that true spirit. That's
they
who
wasn't
he was.
battling, nigga. They
But
was just
Joe Budden, Joe Budden in a jail with a million motherfuckers. Everyone rapped again, like except him. I can't stress it enough. Come at me, bro.
Nigga Budden, man.
Joe Budden, you sound like Joe Biden. Look at you, man.
Yo, yeah, I don't know much about Budden, bro.
He
like,
wouldn't spit nothing. They was like, yo, you didn't do shit since Pump It Up.
The nigga,
you're washed.
Damn.
You're washed, Budden. And he came in saying Eminem is his best friend, and then like 2 years later, like M got beef with him and shit. Like, dissing him and shit. He came in there and he's like, oh,
you stupid,
like
nigga.
not to be repetitive, but it was last season. Like, but recap. He came in and he was like, for those who don't know me, this was 2011. For those who don't know me, I'm a Grammy-nominated rapper. My best friend is Eminem. And my name is Joe Budden. Just like that. Like, literally, like, just like that. And everyone was kind of on his dick for, like, a second. Okay. Until it came down to him, like, rapping. And then it was over. But if my boy X is in there, he would have been turning that shit up. They would have been, yo.
Like, Axel's a real nigga.
Because it could have been, it could have been, he's so nice, it could have been off the head, and then he's just so like energetic that he could do one of his hits, perform it for like the bookings, like, and have all them singing along and shit. I could see that happen. Like, honestly, I rate X higher than fucking Tupac and Biggie. As far as dead rappers go,
yeah,
X
me too.
is
the
best. He's the best. He's one. When you look at it all, he's one.
Word. He also got a chance to do more, nigga, because he lived way longer, but still, my nigga, hell no. I give it an X any day. Biggie second though. I fuck with Biggie, but nah.
By the
X.
way, I can't. I'm monetizing this episode, so I can't like really play this stuff. But I have a lot of dope ass fucking DMX and Biggie fucking remixes on my channel. So definitely check it out. You know, like right. This is gonna be on Spotify, iTunes, all that shit from now on. But I think because Joe Rogan has the video on Spotify now. So I think this video will come up on Spotify and YouTube, of course, you know, and I think Mixcloud too. But yeah, anything else like you want to bring up? You know, like I feel like we covered
nigga,
a lot.
I was trying to tell you. Hold on. Look, nigga, the fucking basically they have this shit called Real Energy, and
who's they?
The I guess more advanced race than us. So you could call them aliens. Some niggas think that they live.
Bro, if we were gonna talk about this, I would have done that acid tab, my nigga.
Alright, fuck that acid tab, my nigga. Look.
No, because I would get what you're saying. Like,
you can still get what I'm saying, my nigga. Look, these niggas.
I think I'm not scared of spirits.
They live inside of the planet. They're not spirits.
I play Ouija boards.
No, the fuck you don't.
How niggas play Call of Duty.
You never play that shit. I don't think you've never played it. Have you?
Yeah.
Word? You're wildin', nigga. I would never play that shit.
You know how he's stupid because there's one reason why he should know automatically I never played it. Because if I did, it would be on the internet. I've been the cameraman since I was 14. Am I going to go through a fucking insane process like that where you have absolutely nothing to gain in the world? Nothing to gain at all.
Yo, fuck that, nigga.
But all to lose. It's like, what, to be cool, to prove it's wrong? I'd rather live with the legend, even if it is wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
But fucking, yeah, if I was to do it, I'm not saying I would never do it, but if I was to do it, it would be on camera. Because, you know, I'm a creator, but I believe like you need to document shit. If it's bullshit, it might be bullshit and it needs to be shown. It might not be, and if it isn't, put it this way, even if it isn't, it still needs to be shown. Even if it's real,
you've never seen this shit on
even if
YouTube?
it's real, it needs to be shown. People need to see it. People know I'm a real motherfucker. I'm not gonna hoax some shit. I'm a musician. I mean, like, I don't do CGI. I tried to create a video game once, and it was coming out good. I was creating graphic models. I mean, I'm not kind of proving a good case for myself right now. I kind of look like I'm full of shit, but I can't do CGI, like, you know. So,
yo, what the fuck was I saying?
What was I saying? This guy actually didn't smoke weed for months until this blunt, because I made him do it, because the point of the whole idea behind ChillBuzz Radio was chill, buzz, and radio.
Yo,
and You know, all we gotta do is sit here and fucking talk. That's it.
Nigga, look, I was trying to tell you, there's these niggas supposedly that live inside the world, like in the middle.
What are they called? Because they isn't cutting it for me.
What the fuck are they called? Oh, those are the reptilians.
Reptilians?
Yeah, they live inside of the planet.
I know about Barack Obama.
They think that niggas like that are really reptilians and shit. But
Trump isn't. Biden looks like one. Biden doesn't look like one in the rare head turns. He looks like one at all times.
Yo, with that technology shit, or supposedly Illuminati does this. Whenever one of them dies, they transfer their conscience into like a newborn baby and shit. I don't know how exactly that works, but suppose that's how they never die, because they keep just doing that.
That's fucked up. But sometime they're saying by 2020, the year 2100, the human lifespan will be 5,000 years.
Right.
Because everything is enhancing drastically. The fact that AI is enhancing, it's becoming a being, an intelligence being that is so far beyond our intelligence that makes us look like an animal to us.
Well, nigga.
Seriously, it's enhancing that much to the point where these robots that we build will, like, as long like we keep making them better, and it's already becoming to the point where they evolve on their own. When you make them to a certain intelligence, you make them so that they could learn. AI is intelligence. Mushrooms are mushrooms. LSD is artificial mushrooms, basically.
I never heard that. You feel me? I don't know how that would go. But yeah, nigga, if you really think about that real energy shit, how I told you that they could really they can get rid of cancer or anything, any illness, because what they do is they beam that shit at you, they hit it, and then it strengthens your immune system crazy to the point where it naturally just gets rid of everything instantly.
All right, but have you seen any video proof? Like, why do you believe in this? Tell me
because
that.
Of the stories that
a story.
There's stories.
A story.
But there's different stories of different people of the planet.
Yeah, but you shouldn't always put all your chips into something with
nigga,
little evidence. That's why I call you a fucking libertarian.
No, nigga, look, but yo, if you really think about it, it's a whole bunch of different niggas from all over the planet that have the same fucking stories that match up to each other. You feel me? There's all types of crazy shit of niggas that accidentally got lost and like.
Don't you think there's a chance they could all be working together and hoaxing it?
Yeah, and
like,
yeah,
we don't know shit when it comes down to it.
But yo, it also talks about them satanic sacrifices with the kids and all types of shit, bro. And I know shit like that is real because after that DMT trip, nigga, I told you I think I saw Satan, bro. That nigga looked crazy. There's no words that I could ever tell you to describe how fucking crazy that nigga looked. That nigga looked fucked up. Word. That shit was bugged out, and I know that shit is real.
I just saw an alien that looked like this light beam, but blinking a million seconds. Like, it was like a million times per second. Like, and I actually have the remote somewhere over here. I'm not gonna go crazy looking for it because I could actually, the next episode I'm gonna show you, I could set this light to the point where it blinks, changes every color so insanely fast that it looks just like the thing I saw on my DMT trip. Like, seriously. Like, I swear to God, when I saw it, I'm like, that's what I saw on DMT.
Yo, check this shit out too, nigga.
It's like a high speed fastness that the eye could barely even catch.
Yo, this nigga Ukraine, he was telling me before I did this shit, he was like, yo, you're gonna see fractals. And he was telling me what a fractal is. It's a shape that makes up its own self, like its own shape. Like, basically I read that shit in the book too, how we're living in a hologram type shit, reality, kind of like the Matrix. Because if you take a picture, let's say I take a picture of you, right? And before I reveal it, like we cut it in half, then we reveal that. One half will be your left body, the other half your right body. If you do that with a hologram, it won't do that. Both sides would have a full picture. And basically that's what it is. This is all like the same thing made up of itself. We can't tell because, you know what I'm saying, you have to be on psychedelics to really notice it. But basically everything is made out of itself. Like when I tell you, like, let's say every megapixel in that picture is the same picture. That's, you get what I'm saying? That shit is trippy as fuck, nigga. But yeah, there's doctors from like 300.
I could see that on acid.
Yo, there's doctors from like 300 years ago that wrote books about this. I'm gonna get them books and read them. So I'm not bugging. You feel me? Oh, neither is Ukraine. Like I don't know. You didn't see no like the shit like that fractals, like how everything.
Shout out to Lau Meech, by the way.
My nigga Lau Meech. Yo.
Us three are Philly legends. What up?
Yo, dog, my nigga Cream, man. Those are two fucking funny niggas, yo. Niggas is kicky.
Yo, let's throw it back a little. Remember them fucking college parties we used to do? Like back when he went to fucking Temple out there? Yeah. That shit was dope, bro. That shit was so dope. Like, them bitch, like, yo, Temple, like, I mean, colleges in New York aren't like that. That shit was fucking wild out there. And just being a DJ, like, knowing a DJ out who went to school out there, who I'm better than, and he's gonna bring me to make him look better.
There was some hoes out there.
Like, but nah, we're both good. But like,
there was some fucking hoes. Whoa.
We did all these parties, made so much money, bagged hoes, and it was fun, man. Like, and made a fucking music video off it. Like, Marty was out there with us, filming, doing security, all that shit. Fucking, you know, he's been like here since the beginning, you know. But yo, those parties were so fun, so fucking fun. I remember fucking, like, I asked Loud Meech if I could have a chick stay over for the night that I was trying to bang, and then he told me, yeah, no problem, take over the set because I have to go to the bathroom. So like, I'm like, I love DJing just as much as I love pussy, to be honest. So I'm like, fuck it, like, this shit is lit. And like, I actually had this video, I could release it, like, where I'm DJing and like you see the bitches ambush me, and then he tells me, I ask him, you see everything on camera, then like he's like, oh, I'm going to the bathroom, then he never comes back and I'm stuck there. And he ends up just locking himself in his room with that girl and just hitting the same girl I was gonna have sleep over. Cause he just like, I love him to death, but like, that's the type of douchebag this guy is.
Yo, my nigga. Yeah, that's my nigga.
But we made money out there. It was fun, like, you know, like, that wasn't the only girl, like I was, you know, got with, like, shit happened. I've been out there mad times. It was pretty dope, you know. And the colleges now, it's like, well, the ones in New York, it's not, I don't know, at least around here in New York City, it's like a fucking police state. It's not the same. And, like when I went to Philly, it was just so lit. One place I want to go that I haven't been, fucking Miami, yo. Definitely need to travel around more.
Fuck Miami.
The only places I've been is New York, fucking,
Gotta go to DR, my nigga.
I've been in New York, Connecticut, Jamaica,
Yeah, Jamaica. I would want to go there.
Pennsylvania, and Thailand. Back when I won this DJ contest.
You went to Thailand?
Yeah, back in '96, I won this DJ contest, like a talent thing, and like, yeah, like I like they brought me out there. I was a little ass kid. I was only like 7 years old, but I was like nice, and like according to them, I was nice, but like, you know, like I was just really pushing buttons, but they were just really excited to see electricity. So I'm fuck with you. I've actually fucked with Thailand, like OD. Like they were one of the first countries to have festivals again and shit.
Dane loves that shit, nigga. He goes out there and fucks bitches every year. The nigga got 2 different baby moms out there already. Wow.
Yo, Philippines got mad bitches too.
He loves all that.
Oh,
He goes to the Philippines. He goes to China. He goes all over.
Yo, you know
Asia,
where I
gets
kind of
pussy.
want to move at some point?
Where?
South Africa.
Yo, word.
That's
Word,
like
word,
the
word,
best
word.
place
Yo,
to live in
you
the
know-
world.
You know Africa got some fucking...
No, but South Africa, because it's like a good, it's like the economy, like everything, the lifestyle, like the freedom, the safety, everything all around is like really good. And it's at the southern tip of Africa where it's like kind of more tropical by the water. And, you know, like England conquered it. And like for the most part, any country that's an ex-British territory is basically, you know, has a good infrastructure and good economy and lifestyle, you know. So South Africa is pretty lit. Like basically like South Africa, Australia, fucking New Zealand, Canada, US, all these places, you know.
Yo,
But South Africa is one place that, like, I feel like it might actually be the best place on earth. If I can go anywhere, I think that's where I would go. Think about it.
I heard Montana is fire. I actually saw pictures.
That's probably the last place I go. I'd visit. I wouldn't move.
That shit looks fire, my nigga. I'm gonna show you. Like there's some crazy spots over there. I never would have thought in my life. Like, but yeah, that shit is hard. They got some crazy, like, basically perfect spots. Feel me?
What do you mean spots?
Like, I'm talking about the land, nigga. It looks fire, bro. The nature over there looks crazy. It's like you would want to live there, bro. Word. I didn't think it was like that.
Well, I want to buy acres somewhere and just build land and live off the land and build crops and shit. I feel like that's essential for the fact that no one knows what the future of the world beholds, and you just want to have a good standing to the point where you and your family and loved ones and can survive. And
you can grow food over there and know you'll be Gucci. Like, yo, there's no earthquakes or none of that crazy shit that going on over there.
yeah, man, I mean, I love this country, but might not be home forever. Home is where the heart is, you know. I'd love to come to Mexico with you, man. You know what? I gotta call you, like, just how we try to call Martin when he was in Amsterdam. I'ma call you doing a podcast with, like, probably, like, because 2 Crane was on last season. I'll probably, like, do it with him and, like, call you or some shit, like, while you're in Mexico.
I think it's funny as hell. Yo, by the way, 2 Crane, I'll whoop your ass in chest, my nigga. I put up a whole sheet, nigga. What's up? I really think I could beat
The
him.
only reason he's good at chess is because they have chess in jail.
Fuck you, nigga.
I had to do it. You did it to yourself.
Nah, but I learned how to. I guess the group home counts as jail because that's where I really learned how to play. I got dumb nights, but yo, there's certain shit that like if I sat here with the chessboard, I could just show you real quick, and it's advantages that niggas do, and Two Crane does a lot of that shit. Like for example, he'll move the horse and take your rook by putting you in check. You feel me? Because once he puts you in check, you have to with the horse. You have to move your king.
You know what? I like chess. I like video games. I like fucking soccer and fucking.
I can't stand soccer.
Pool.
I can't stand.
And
fucking,
I'm just saying. I like cool things like movies and shows.
I like fucking, nigga.
Yeah, of course. Like I like all that, but if you want to teach me something, keep your chess teachings, because teach me the musical shit. You know, you're doing this studio like what's gonna be my position?
Wait, my nigga.
I mean, I know I have my whole enterprise.
Nigga.
You have your shit. I have my shit. But basically, we both want to be a part of each other's shit as well as just our own. That's the mission, because everything like we both said it ourselves. There's no way it can't work.
Well, I'm trying to open the studio. I mean, the shit is gonna be on 8th Avenue.
No, you're gonna open the studio.
Yeah, I'm gonna, of course, gangster. And fuck. Oh yeah. Nigga, the shit looks fire, bro. You saw the shit. It looks. I mean, fuck it, nigga, do it. And I guess all this underground shit.
Yo, give your number, give your information.
Nigga, I don't know my number. I don't know my shit.
Look, this is the first. Like, this is gonna be trending because this is a new podcast that's being streamed. Give your info where they want to contact you for people in New York City. People of New York City.
bLuntz with a Z.
This is ChillBuzz Radio.
On Instagram.
We cover the whole world, but we're based out of the city. So if you want to record and get the best engineered vocals and have your shit hooked up like fucking better than these motherfuckers you hear on the radio.
Yo,
the shit he does makes them look like shit. Like
some of them, not all of them, but
not just human shit, like niggas, elephant shit. That's what he makes them look like.
There's a lot of niggas that don't really have that punchy sound, but still.
He made some girls sound like do the Coil Ray song, but like a million times like fire.
I know you talking about.
Yeah, man. Like,
yeah. Nah, that song is lit. Yeah.
Yeah, I know about me, man. This is my channel. You see what I do with all the mixes I do, but I need to get this album out. That's one thing. We started doing some shit the other night, and we're definitely gonna. By the end of the year, I'm definitely gonna have a few songs out. I need to prioritize that. That's really what's gonna put me on the map, because I have all the other pieces to the puzzle at this point. And so, you don't want to give out your number? You're being that pussy about it?
Nigga, I don't have my number, and I don't need to give it out. Yo, just bLuntz the producer, man.
bLuntz the producer.
bLuntz with a Z. As soon as you put in bLuntz with a Z, fucking on Instagram, I'll pop up. bLuntz.
Spell the whole thing.
bLuntzdAPODUCER.
In a spelling bee, you'd lose automatically.
Nigga, I'm smacked.
bLuntz
the producer,
the
nigga.
Producer.
Yeah, that's it.
With
simple.
a ZDA, not the.
Gangster, nigga.
Yeah. Word up, thug.
Yo, there's.
But basically. And if you're old school like me and want a fucking phone number to call, I'm gonna give you his number right now. Nah, I'm playing. I'm gonna give you, because he's ChillBuzz Radio, and I'm not gonna give you my number. I'm gonna give you the ChillBuzz Radio number. 929-5 575-9211. Ever since the first episode, same number. And just hit us up really for anything. You want to be on the show, you have something to fucking say that's important, you have experiences, you disagree with us, like whatever, you know, like you're a musician, you want to like work with us on the music things we have in the works, you know, just fucking hit us up. Like I said, best engineer in the studio, best person I could possibly have here for this season premiere. Thank you for fucking doing this fucking episode for me. I've missed you since episode 5, man. I kind of wanted you back on, but like I said, I'm busy with a lot. He's busy with a lot, but like for this season premiere, it was definitely good. Like shout out to Easy Carnal. You definitely grabbed the torch from, you know, grabbed the mantle from Marty, because you were consistent with me. And yeah, you're definitely, I want you on like by 2 or 3, and I know you're gonna be consistent. Like this is gonna be like basically like a weekly thing, maybe 2 weeks, but it's like if it doesn't come out in 1 week, in 2 weeks instead, there's a very good reason for that. That means because there's a lot of other shit coming out instead. But so just stay tuned. You know, this is a new chapter to really things on the uprise. Hopefully, you know, we're still at war in a lot of ways, but we're gonna fucking win it because we're winners.
Yo, I got my mans. I mean, he's doing some shit. Like his name is Menor 30, Dominican nigga. He on some Dembo shit, and I fixed up some Dembo beats for the nigga. I'm gonna have him come through, feel me? But yeah,
what, I mean, here?
Not exactly here. I'm supposed to be working with him in the future, right? Anyway, you feel me? Anyway,
I mean, like I said, we can set up here though. We're gonna do that anyway.
I mean, I don't know where the fuck
I'm saying. Like honestly, this spot right now, this could be like a overall production spot. Because one of my next guests that I'm gonna have on, like my roommate here, he's a musician, ill guitarist, like all that, and we live here. We're 2 musicians, and no one, even the neighbors, don't complain because we're so good. They fucking love it, and we blast shit.
In order for this shit to work, because there has to be a booth. That's
I feel you want a professional location, but like, you know, like, I grew up with my grandmother owning a big ass bar, and in her house she had her separate side private bar, which is like bigger than an apartment, like in her house.
Damn,
like, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I am music, and where I live is what I'm about, and I embrace brainwashing myself with it, because that's how much I care about doing the right thing for all you motherfuckers and my new endeavors with the whole podcasting thing and all this stuff. But this episode's great, man. I look forward to many more. Definitely got to get some more going on together.
Thanks.
And been ChillBuzz Radio with DJ Luca Knight and Poppy bLuntz. Good night, New York. Good night, planet Earth. Allow me to introduce this episode's Song of the Day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cut You Off by YNG King Dolo from out in Harlem, New York. Good night, people. Have a good one.
That's all for the streets.
Fire. You remind 9 to 5. Every time you hate online, I will rush to worship Goddess, Iris, Venus. After 13, you remind day and night. A solar eclipse in the sunset drive. It was too perfect. Liar, cheater, deceiver. Oh, and then my big son told me my God was creeping. With the life in my heart just weeping. She grinding on none. Oh, I couldn't believe it. She don't believe in karma. She about to receive it. Cut off her love so she couldn't get to ring her. Nothing but a dozen spirit couldn't linger. Before she hopped in the Uber, I had sharing of a finger. I had to cut you off. Sorry, I'm not sorry. I had to cut my losses. I had to cut you off. I had to cut you off. You know I had to move on. Don't be the thing. I got so sick of taking L's. I need a win. I had to break from your spell, break from this cell, break from the spin. Same shit, just another day. Here we go again. Hold on, this 3 a.m. A perfume makes a sense of another man. I let this girl for me once, couldn't let it do it twice. You are the wings above my wing. How could you do this to me? To him what you're doing to me. Hear the pain in her bags and her pleas. Head down and shame to her knees. I'm not taking you back. And her crying I see she was gnashing her teeth. She was taking it back. My flames for you turn into ash. I had to cut you off. Sorry, I'm not sorry. I had to cut my losses. I had to cut you off. I had to cut you off. So I might as well burn it up, burn it up. I love turning on the underscore motherfucker, so I might as well turn it up, turn it up. I had to turn the tables that she paid a part favor, but you know right now it's curtains up, curtains up. I caught her in the act, but still mad at the fact I couldn't see this girl for what she was. Still mad at myself, I couldn't see this girl for what she really was. You know I had to turn it up, turn it up. I love turning on the underscore motherfucker, so I might as well burn it up, burn it up. I had to turn the tables that she played a part favor, but you know right now it's curtains up, curtains up. I caught her in the act, but still mad at the fact I couldn't see this girl for what she was. Still mad at myself, I couldn't see this girl for what she really was. I had to cut you off. Sorry, I'm not sorry. I had to cut my losses. I had to cut you off. I had to cut you off.
ChillBuzz, baby.